scam people. Like, scamming's not right. Don't do it, people. All right, please. Thank you. So like I said, don't scam. It's just not the right thing to do, you know.
What's up, Xbox moderator? Sacramento Love here. A gentleman on Twitter by the name of Ghosty sent me some information about an Xbox game that involves Fortnite. But I'm not too familiar with Fortnite, nor do I play it, but he sent me some guide on how to introduce you to scamming and how to steal someone else's account or something. This is like one of those douchebags on YouTube that say they're rich and try getting you to buy their book to learn how to get rich, but really it's just a scam and you're just buying a fucking book. So Ghosty, send me a DM about this Xbox game where you basically manipulate customer support into thinking you're an original account holder. That way you grant the access into someone else's account. And apparently it happened to, what, 20,000 people? So this guide is called the V2 Fortnite UNV2FA Polling Newbie Guide. But we're just gonna call it the Forever Alone Guide. Basically, this Forever Alone Guide tells you what to do when you're trying to pull someone else's account. It's basically a complete guide to being a loser, but my biggest question is this. Is customer support aware of this? That's the biggest question. Are they being trained on how to handle some idiot calling in and using this guide? I mean, like, it has the requirements right there. And after reading this, it started making a lot more sense to me by step 2. So, customer support asks what location the account was purchased or created in, which is why the XResolver thing is used, which is like the IP address, location pool, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. This would make the customer support rep go like, oh, well, the location is correct, so he must be the original account creator. No, you're just dumb. Some idiot with a tinfoil hat never had social interaction with a biological being, so he just created this out of boredom and loneliness. Chapter 3 is a bit easier. All you have to do is check their achievements and see if they purchased STW. Now, I'm not really sure what STW is, considering I don't play Fortnite, but the step states that if the achievement is not on the account, then V-Bucks were most likely purchased. And if you don't know what V-Bucks are, they're basically currency in Fortnite. Hence, you create a fake receipt. And let me remind you, a receipt could be easily made on Microsoft Word or just be photoshopped, so there's like nothing you can do about that. And the worst part about all this is that you can check the date when the achievement was unlocked. Since you now have the location and purchase, you can create a fake receipt. I hope that's starting to make a lot more sense. Step 4 is similar. With the location, you'll know what to put in the receipt, which is like the language used and the currency. You can either purchase an STW and use inspect element to change it around to suit the scam, or you can probably grab one from some forum and recreate it and do some inspect element bullshit on it, I don't know. So it continues with showing you what to change on the receipt. So pretty much the date. Customer support apparently doesn't check the order number, which is retarded, and they should probably start doing that to combat the scam. Look at this shit. I like how at the end of the step it says, pro tip. No, you're a fucking loser. There's nothing pro about scamming someone. It's not a pro tip, it's a reminder that you're forever alone. And step 5 is just a refresher before calling support. It also warns you that every support rep is different, and basically it shows you everything that you should have before making the call. So all you have is this shit. I mean, the most important thing you will have is a life. Yep, it also says it's better to contact support from the same city that the original owner lives in. With the benefit of the XResolver garbage thing, you'll know what city. And I was gonna mention this by saying these scammers aren't so bright because what if the original owner lives in a city thousands of miles away? Well, not to worry. The loser guide reminds that you can simply have someone else call support who lives in the same city. Unless you're so dedicated to scamming someone that you pay for all the travel just to scam someone. Resuming with step 5, it now instructs you to make a new email address that is similar to the gamertag. So if your gamertag is Dorator0, create a similar email such as dorator0@outlook.com. It shows you an example here, as if the scammers who created this are trying to hook their homies up. And then step 6 is just telling you what to say to support, such as not remembering when you created the account, etc, etc. It also says, if they decline, don't worry, it happens. Yeah, God forbid you worry. Not like you're hurting someone else by stealing their fucking accounts. Keep trying, never give up. Yeah, no, you guys are idiots. Then following that, it just tells you how to answer the questions support might ask. It says, come up with a good excuse and emphasize on the IP address. Yes. Yes, right, yes, because the IP address automatically grants ownership. Fucking idiots. And then this guide for eternal losership just gives you tips. And you gotta hand it to this gentleman, he really cares about his fellow scammers. Ask me personally if you need help. I'll always help out my precious sexy buyers. Yeah, and what about the people that you're scamming? Some people put their whole childhood and hard work in these accounts, But like, don't worry about them, it's not a big deal. Precious sexy buyers. Trust me, if you pay for a service to steal someone else's account, I don't think plastic surgery is gonna save you from being this fucking ugly. The word sexy is not something you will truly ever hear. The fucking world revolves around you. People will be hurt from this, but it's a sacrifice you're willing to make. No, you're a douchebag. Don't give up on an account just because you can't pull it. I have some advice for you. Change your Cheeto-stained underwear, put some nice clothes on, leave your room, go outside. There's this awesome thing called the sun. Get that vitamin D, talk to a woman or something, and don't give up on getting laid before you die. Because if you're seriously going through so much trouble just to steal someone else's account, then I think we can agree that your life is heading down a path of dying alone. No friends, and no life. Just scamming others because your life is miserable. Then it ends with TOS. Yes, because even scammers have their own TOS. It says, stay safe pulling accounts. Yeah, God forbid this ends up damaging someone's brand and you end up with a fucking lawsuit. If you paid for this service, then I don't think there's a chance for you. Just accept this in your life.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Louder!
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Louder!
I'm ugly and I'm proud!
It will make you feel a lot better. I think customer support should be trained on things like this. The scammer is kinda right though, not all employees care to a certain extent. But lucky for you, Sacramento Love got your back. Now if you don't want to end up falling victim to this, here's what I recommend. Get a VPN. Don't share your location on Xbox. Try calling your internet provider about getting a VPN or pay for one. It will keep your location censored. On your console, go to privacy settings and set your achievements to private. That way a scammer cannot see if you got something that could be used in a fake receipt. And be more private. And what I mean is, if someone random on Xbox asks you a suspicious question, just fucking block them. Apparently the enforcement team doesn't care about this. You'll find a lot of scam victims in looking for groups. Get some advice from them. Also, don't send anyone any money. Like, did I cover everything? I don't know. Just stay safe and be wary of these scams. There are people out there that don't have any sense of morality or anything, so just stay away from them. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. With that being said, I thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I am out. Goodbye.